Welcome to Daytime with Susan Hunter, and here on Local 2 we've got an exciting show today with Cindy Ellen Crawford. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You are a communication strategist with the Downtown Association. Is that an exciting role or what?
Yes, it is. You get to know everything that's happening in the downtown community and the extended community as well.
You have an exciting thing to share with us today. Nominations are now happening for the Wall of Fame that takes place every year, and it's been in place for how long have they been doing this?
The Walk of Fame was an idea that originated back in 2002. The first event was actually held in 2006, so we're looking at the 6th year this year, and it's a way of community recognition. It's a tourist attraction, and it's just a way of really recognizing those who have excelled in our community.
So what do we have here?
This is the granite maple leaf, and anybody who is inducted into the Walk of Fame has their name inscribed in it. Then this leaf is then embedded into a larger concrete block, which is then placed in the sidewalk outside of the SR Center.
How does it keep up, or I guess, is it enduring the snow and all that type of thing?
Well, our winters are challenging, but all of the granite leaves are slightly recessed in the concrete so as to avoid some of the snow removal. So
yes.
there is, sometimes the northern elements can be a little harsh, but the city's been very good with helping maintain it.
Someone once said, if you can make it in the Sioux, you can make it anywhere. In your own town is the hardest place sometimes to get recognized. What's it take to be recognized for the Wall of Fame? Walk of Fame,
Walk of Fame, yeah. In order to be recognized, you have to be somebody who has excelled in your chosen field, whether it's your profession, it's a personal passion, some way that you've made your mark at a community level, provincial level, a national level, and possibly even an international level. So we want these people to serve as kind of ambassadors to our community.
In the past, who are some of the folks who've been chosen? Because there are quite a few since 2002, I would assume.
We've had 27 since 2002. The first year we actually had 10, just because it was the inaugural year, and it was also the opening of the SR Center. So it was a nice cooperative venture to have it launched that particular year. Typical years, we don't have more than 5. It's up to the committee to determine how many they want. Some years it's 4, some years it is 5, but we've had 27 to date.
Wonderful.
Some of the people would be Dr. Roberta Bondar, Angelo Bombaco, the Esposito brothers, Joni and Gary McGuffin, Morley Torgov, quite a variety.
Fascinating. So you have a committee select these individuals. Who sits on such a committee, and what is their role? What are they looking for?
The committee is comprised of representatives from the Downtown Association, from the Chamber of Commerce, from the city, and from the public at large. They have to apply each fall to have a term on the board. And they are looking at packages that have been submitted either to the city or the Downtown Association, highlighting that person's accomplishments. The more information they provide, the better. And each year we look at the names fresh.
Wonderful. So the nominations, are they happening right now? Is that still going on?
Yep, nominations are open until April 1st, and then the committee will review all of the submissions collectively, come back with their chosen top 5 or 6 or wherever it may be, and then the voting starts from there. And it's quite an animated discussion. It's very exciting to be privy to hear who you will select, because we have so many stellar examples of people who have achieved greatness in our community. So picking and choosing is not an easy task, so the people on the committee should be commended for their efforts.
If someone wants to nominate someone, where would they go and what would they do?
You can upload a nomination form either on the City of Sault Ste. Marie website or the SiouxDowntown.com website, or they can come by the Downtown Association office, and we're at 496 Queen, which is close to Spring Street.
That's good that you're located downtown.
Yep, makes it handy.
So open to April 1st, those nominations. When these get put into the concrete, is there a ceremony, and can people come and have their photo taken by their granite leaf?
Well, the nominees for this year's induction will be announced probably in later May. The ceremony takes place in September. It's a private reception ceremony, so we do invite anybody who has been inducted to come and bring a number of guests with them as well. And we certainly try and make it with a little bit of fanfare. It is a very special moment. People are always tremendously moved, and as you said earlier about being honored by your hometown, I don't think that there is a higher regard that people can be held in than being acknowledged by their hometown. And I certainly get that in the conversations that I have with the inductees.
So no one's said no thank you or declined?
Not yet, not yet.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for being here today and talking to us about this. It's definitely fascinating and so good that we are recognizing our own and keeping that in the community. And I hope everyone takes a walk down the Walk of Fame and sees who has contributed to our community and beyond.
All right, thanks for having us here.
Thanks for being on the show. We've been talking to Cindy Ellen Crawford. She is a communication strategist for the Downtown Association. Here to talk to us about the Wall of Fame, or Walk of Fame, and you can see that right near the SR Center here in Sault Ste. Marie. Thanks for joining us here on Daytime.